Well, there it is. Hey guys, this is Woody, and this is a game that I played about a week ago, I think, or something like that, and I put it up in my replay folder as one to commentate on, so hopefully it is a good one. It's a CVT on the map Xel'Naga Caverns, and it's myself playing as the blue Zerg in the top right corner, and in the bottom left corner we have Cosmos playing as the red Terran. Now, I'll be interested to see what happens in this game. I do remember vaguely now looking at this, but I will basically commentate on everything that goes on, good and bad, and try and focus on that and see how you guys like that. So far, I'm sending off 2 drones here to be very aggressive with. This is something I like to do. It's not necessarily so good for your economy, but it can pay off if the Terran player struggles to deal with double drone harass. So we will see how harshly it affects my opponent's income, and then see if it was truly worth it. So far the income is actually still very similar. This SCV might just about get trapped. He's just about to squeeze through, so as soon as a new SCV comes through to deal with these drones, bang on focus it. He's going to repair, but whilst he's doing that I'll take out this one. Just messing around with this. This is currently, as you can see, 3 SCVs trying to deal with the drone. I've lost 1 drone now, and I'm so stubborn. I really want to get that SCV. Oh no. I'll pull back there because I get the feeling he's going to bring all of these SCVs to try and kill that drone. I want to just keep the harass up. So currently I would say that was not worth it, or is only slightly paid off for itself, but not enough. It depends what this drone can get up to. If he can get 1 kill, then I'll argue that was worth it, but otherwise, no. On a smaller map like Steps of War, double drone harass can be very, very effective, but on a longer map, the longer your drones have got to move off your mineral line for, the less minerals you are going to be getting, obviously. So this drone is just poking around here. I do need to keep 1 alive at least, just to have a look and see what it is that Cosmos is up to. So far it looks like a very standard build for Cosmos. He should be getting himself a command center, orbital command rather, any second now. We just keep a check on that. Well, no, he's put down the supply depot so my drone can't escape. This is a bit sneaky. And he's taking the refinery, so I can't turn my drone into a extractor. So eventually this drone is going to fall to a marine that is about to pop out here. So, whoa, poor drone, what's he up to? Meanwhile I'm doing this harass, I am distracting, and my enemy has been scouting, and he has noticed that I have actually put down an early hatchery. I believe this is a 16 hatchery, and then a spawning pool, and extractor. The drone has now passed away, unfortunately for him, and I've just brought out 1 drone to harass this SCV that might actually be building a bunker outside my hatchery, because the hatchery's vision, whilst it's building, is extremely poor. Most players will put an overlord right by it, and unfortunately both my overlords are quite far away, so I couldn't take the risk of just wondering whether he's building a bunker or not. I just had to take 1 drone off my line just to make sure that it wasn't building a bunker. We can see a factory here going down, and of course the barracks. So this is going to be very tight mech play, I reckon, with a bit of buyer. Drone goes down again. I'm losing quite a lot of drones this game. That refinery is not being made yet. A metabolic boost is being currently built for myself. A little late, but it is no problem. It's no biggie. It's just to deal with any particular Hellion harass, because roaches are good for Hellions, but your expansion on this map is so wide that Hellions have got such a large room to get in and attack drones with, so you kind of need the speed of Zerglings to deal with that a bit more efficiently. So if you're careful with your Zerglings, although even then when you're careful with your Zerglings, it's still very hard not to lose tons to Hellions. They're just so effective against light units like Zerglings. So 1 Hellion is already out, Marine is coming down, and a command center is being built. So that's Cosmos's reaction. I can't really argue with that, to be honest, because there's no way I can currently get inside of his base. I don't have a Baneling nest up, and his scout hasn't seen any of that. So I don't think he's threatened by me at any point this time, so it's quite safe for him to expand. Meanwhile, I'm just chilling by this Xel'Naga tower. I'm going to move a bit further ahead, and I've got an overlord here just to give a little bit of vision over this bit. All the Hellions are now out, and I have not got my speed upgraded. Is that going to finish anytime soon? Very soon, but not just yet. Trying to get a couple of hits with these Zerglings that haven't even got the speed. There we go. Is he going to make it back though? Oh yes, he gets to live another day. He's jumping with joy there. So we can see currently it's just mostly drones for myself. Orbital command is being upgraded for Cosmos' expansion, so he's going to be flying that over anytime soon, and he'll be building up energy meanwhile. I like this because this way he's built basically allows him to get units out without them getting stuck, or any units being able to get in, because he doesn't lower this supply depot, he only lowers this one. And that allows both of his units, if he wishes, to come out safely, and nothing on my units to get in, basically. So Cosmos is just sitting by the Xel'Naga Tower. He's thinking about moving, is he? I don't know. I'm starting to spread creep tumors like mad, because this map, oh god, I don't like this map for Zerg at all. People might say, oh, it's a Zerg map, but I really don't get you. Zerglings are moving in. Oh, this is not good. I'm going to try and get us around here. I'd say that was pretty successful considering these are Hellions. Got a few Zerglings, just trying to leave 1 or 2 on the Hellions as best as I can. Oh, trying to surround. Another Hellion goes down. I just need one more hit and then die! There it goes. Pausing for a second. That's just to let fraps keep up. So the Zerglings here are going to see whether they can bust through. I believe I just get really reckless at this point. I just really want to bust in right now, but Terran repair is just too good. Only needs a couple of SCVs to come in there. He doesn't even have to bring them over immediately, and the Zerglings are basically repelled. No biggie. So we've got a couple of factories here at the back, and I don't believe I have seen any of this place so far. Let's have a look. No, I have no knowledge of these 2 factories here, or this expansion. Oh no, yep, I do see that, but the expansion isn't doing anything currently apart from actually building SCVs. This is quite a good Terran strategy, because they can afford to build a command center, not even at the expansion. They can build it next to their own orbital command, and then they can rally SCVs from it to fully saturate their own mineral field. So it still serves a purpose, even if it's not sitting at an expansion. But now it's he's pretty saturated, I'd say, and currently I'm getting myself a Spire, so that's going to be halfway done at the moment, so I've got to wait like another 40-50 seconds for that. So hopefully no attack is going to be coming on me at the moment, and it looks like Cosmos is going to be doing a bit of a building blockage here, which is quite a good idea, because like I say, these expansions are huge. Now I know he doesn't have too many Marines, so this is why I've basically tried to grief him a little bit with the Overlord. It's very good, because if you spawn you generate creep, it stops any of the Protoss or Terrans from basically expanding until all the creepers disappeared. You can see Cosmos here cannot lower this orbital command until all that creep has gone from its position. Any moment now it's slowly dying off. Whilst I'm keeping him busy and his Hellions are raging, I'm going to be putting up my 3rd expansion, or my 2nd expansion rather, and my 3rd base. Because obviously as a Zerg player you really need to keep at least 1 base ahead of your opponent at all times, unless they are also a Zerg, but that's rare. So we can see Hellions here poking out. Ooh god, I don't like Hellions. This looks like a good time to send my Zerglings in and get maybe a few SCV kills whilst the Hellions were preoccupied, and I'm going to try and use these Zerglings now to just do any damage I can to the Hellions, because if you try and run away from those Hellions, those Zerglings will probably not survive so well. So the Hellions are damaged, and it looks like Cosmos is actually going to be spending time to repair them. Interesting move, because whilst he's doing that he's not mining, although he has put down 3 mules, so we're going to see what his income becomes. It was about 600 there before those mules started coming in. It's currently got less harvesters, even more mules coming down. Oh, now look at this income tab. It is shooting up to about 1300 for a moment there. Gets mine 900, 1400, 1500, 1600. Oh dear, that's sick to see. Tank is being placed down here. No new additional stuff is being built for either players. Tank is in a nice position because it's blocked by the buildings. Any roaches cannot quite reach that tank with their range of 3. Oh my goodness, I did not notice that. Whoops daisy. I'm just going to go back there. Right, okay. I was concentrating so much on all these little things and trying to put my information on that. So now we know what the mules are going to be doing. Let's have a look at what the